Oh, what's good, man? Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan, aka the Ghost Rider of boxing. So, yo, man, what's good, man? Like, I hate to be the Ghost Rider of boxing on this one, man. This is a sad day to be the Ghost Rider of boxing. But if y'all remember the last live, right? I was telling y'all going for Jake Paul, right? Who's like giving a moment of silence to see Kirk. It's kind of like watching and hating on Tank at the same time. It's kind of like watching a black dude who you jive like don't really mess with get harassed by the cops. You know what I'm saying? And what you gonna be on the cop side, right? I'm talking to all the Tank haters, but only if you black. Like, holla at me real quick. All the Tank haters, if y'all black, holla at me, cause y'all seen what happened to our boy Terence Crawford. Y'all seen what happened to Terence Crawford out there, man. Real out here in the field, bro. It's real out here in these streets, man. Yo, Miss Joette, what's good? Yo, I'm telling y'all, man, straight up. So, all y'all hating on Tank, right? And like not throwing none of that hate this way to Jake Paul, a dude who openly supports C. Kirk, right? Who honors C. Kirk. But y'all hating on Tank, right? Look what happened to Terence Crawford. Yeah, yeah. And it's sad to say the Ghost Rider of boxing strikes again. Real talk. Lilo, salute. Yo, juice in my cup. What's good? Guess who popping up? Popping up. Let me add this nigga to the chat. Yo, what's good,
What's
fam?
good, Slim?
And Reginald Wells, what's good? Boxing with 2-4, what's good? Yo, man, so like I say, man, what happened to Terence Crawford is kind of messed up. Everybody. It's like them cops on what's that Denzel movie? Hurricane. Remember them two cops on Hurricane? They sitting out there hating on Hurricane, hating on Denzel.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember that. I remember that.
who this nigga think he is? He must think he's
Oh,
heavyweight
shit.
champion of the
Am I
world or
freezing
something.
up? Damn, am I freezing up?
Oh man, nah. I guess they just saying that. You ain't
Nah, I
froze.
say Anthony Perez freezing up.
Now he just calling you Mr. Freeze, man. Real talk. Real talk. Yo.
Y'all
We up in
wildin'.
here
Y'all
right
wildin'.
now. Yo, we up in here. And yo, the thing is, like, yo, you telling me them cops didn't know who Terence Crawford was. What you think?
Um, I pretty much think dude gonna get suspended behind this.
You think
Terence
dude going
Crawford, man, just got the key to the city, Slim. I mean, how the hell you don't know who Bud is? This is his birthday. Got a parade going on at the beating Canelo's ass, man. Come on, man.
bro, they was watching him
I'm
after
just
the
glad
fight.
they ain't go all bad. I'm just glad they ain't go all bad, man.
Yo, they followed that man from the party, bro. They know exactly who that was in that car. They knew exactly who that was when they pulled that thing out on him. Real talk, bro. Real talk. And it's real out here, right? But yet you got black people, right?
Hey, bro, you don't think he gonna get reprimanded behind that, bro? Crawford know everybody, man. Warren Buffett, the mayor, the sheriff, he know everybody.
Yo, man,
Slim, he about to be in
I
trouble
think
behind this, man.
we live in a fairy tale world, right? Because here in
Bruh,
the real world, ain't
bruh,
nothing gonna happen to that cop, bro. There's nothing that's gonna happen to that cop, bro.
bruh. You want to
Nothing.
bet? You want to bet?
All right, so my point right? My point is this. Everybody out there, right, who hating on Tank for fighting Jake Paul, knowing that he about to get a bag, and knowing Jake Paul is a staunch supporter of C. Kirk, right? Staunch supporter who honors C. Kirk. So what that make Jake Paul, in your opinion? Any white boy who's a staunch supporter of C. Kirk, what is he to you? What do you think he is?
He ain't nothing to me. I just want to see Tank beat him.
Yeah, but what do you think he is?
I don't know. I don't care. Shit. I just want to see Tank beat his ass, Slim. That's all I care. I want to see Tank whoop his ass, put him on his back. That's all I want to see. I ain't got to pay no $90 for it. I ain't going to the fight. I'm gonna sit back, watch it on Netflix for free.
Yo, salute to your favorite
I'm gonna
boxer.
watch. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch. Antoine do his thing. Look like he gonna have a nice little scrap. So I'm gonna watch that too. Hey man, good night of boxing. I ain't got to pay for it. I'm just gonna watch it on Netflix.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you straight up. Slim. If you hating on Tank and he about to go fight this dude who supports a YT supremacist, you know what I'm saying? Who supports a YT supremacist, who is a culture vulture, who made his name and got his clout off black icons in sports, right? A straight up culture vulture. Real talk. Reginald Wells, yeah, I think he's scared too to answer the question. But the thing is, if you support this dude
Why am
and
I
hate on
scared to
this
answer the
dude,
question? I just don't care, man. Again, I don't care if I don't care about nothing. I don't care. All I want to see is Tank whip his ass. I don't care about what he do in his personal life. He can like who he like. Well, support whoever he support. I don't give a damn. Tank whip his ass. That's all I want to see.
yeah, right. So what I'm saying is this: all y'all black dudes out there, because the sisters ain't doing it, right? If y'all taking y'all time to hate on Tank, right? And Shakur Stevenson, after what just happened to your big homie, if you go into this man's camp to help him get ready for Tank Davis, let me ask you, what do you think about that? What do you think about if Shakur goes into this dude's camp to help him get ready for this dude?
Him and Tank ain't friends.
That sound kind of coonish to me, man.
Hey man, we
That
talking
sound kind
about
of
Shakur. Do
to me.
you not know Shakur?
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying
saying. I'm just saying, Slim. You
that
do not
sounds
know.
raccoonish. That sounds raccoonish, bruh.
Hey,
I ain't gonna
bruh,
hold you.
come
That
on,
sounds
man.
raccoon.
Come on, man. This Shakur, man.
That
Come
sounds
on,
raccoon.
man.
Like real talk. So Jalen Love and Montana, whoever the hell your name is, right?
Yo,
All
he
y'all,
ain't thinking, man,
all
bruh,
y'all
he ain't
dudes,
thinking about Tank.
that was with the Tank camp, right? Y'all going to support this dude right here. This dude who honors a dude who thinks you are 3/5 of a human being, who has no respect for you, your parents, or your kids, or your ancestors, and you're going to go help him and hate on him. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. And I don't even like I said in my last live, if you ain't black, I ain't talking to you. But if I'm talking to a black person right now, and I'm starting to feel like you might be one of them niggas, right? Who like is a staunch supporter of this dude and hating on this dude, something wrong with you, Slim, in my eyes. Real talk.
Yeah, I ain't hating on this. I said this from the very beginning. Go grab that bag, man.
Oh no,
Hey,
he needs
man.
to grab that bag. He needs to grab that bag, but he needs to put this dude on his ass. And I'm saying this right here to Tank, bro. Like right now, because of what happened to Terence Crawford and the Ghost Rider of boxing strikes again. You know what I'm saying? This whole situation. I called this on the last live. Believe it or not, I did. I didn't have it happen to Terence Crawford, but I called this exact same scenario on the last live, right? And lo and behold, the Ghost Rider of boxing strikes again. And here we have it, man. And here we have it. And I'm tired of seeing black people pop up on my timeline talking about Tank, right? But ain't saying nothing about this dude supporting C. Kirk. Saying nothing about this dude supporting C. Kirk, right? Whose side y'all on? Whose side y'all on? And Shakur, it's a bad look. You don't need the money, Slim. If you go into this dude's camp, a dude who obviously has no respect for you or your adorable daughter, right? Or your parents or your ancestors. He by him honoring C. Kirk, he has no respect for you, your daughter, your parents, your grandparents, or your ancestors. If you hear the stuff C. Kirk was saying about our people, right? So next time a black dude come and has something bad to say about Tank, like And like, for real, if you feel that way about him fighting Jake Paul, right? Don't watch the fight. But the thing is, you're gonna watch the fight. So if you hating on Tank and go and watch the fight, that means you're a supporter of Jake Paul. And Jake Paul is a supporter of who? A known white supremacist. Jake Paul is a supporter of a known white supremacist, bruh. And that's a fact. Smash up the likes. Let them know, Miss Joette. Let them know. Anthony Perez, what you talk about, man? But what can Shakur show him? Shakur can't
Bro,
beat Tank.
that's my whole thing, right? I ain't tripping off this, man. Hey, man, go do you. Go you. Hey, man, you want to go over there? I don't know. Do you? I don't care.
I mean, you sound real raccoonish
It
right
ain't
now,
gonna help
guy.
him. It ain't gonna help him beat. It ain't gonna help him beat Tank Slim.
You sound real raccoonish, my guy. It's bigger than boxing at this point. This fight is not an exhibition. And because of the racial climate, right? And because he's supporting the known white supremacists, right? Because he's not honoring, he's honoring a known white supremacist, a dude who can't stand black. C. Kirk would be okay with what happened to Terence Crawford. He would defend the cops. C. Kirk would be okay with what happened to Terence Crawford. He would defend the officer that put that thing to Terence Crawford's head, right? In front of his family. He would defend that. So if you're honoring that, bruh, like, and you go to this man's camp to help him beat the culture, because believe it or not, Tank Davis is the culture, Slim. He's the culture. He is a representative of the culture. He's fighting a culture vulture. A known culture vulture, right? So you as Shakur Stevenson, you can't go to this man's camp. That's like going to the police department and kicking it with the dudes who pulled that thing on your big homie. It is no difference. It's the same thing.
I mean,
If you don't
I
see that,
mean, I, nah. Man, Tank gonna handle his business, make this money, and whoop his ass.
that's off topic though. You off topic though. Your favorite barber. He said these youngins are willing to lose their backbone or anything for a bag, for any kind of bag. That's real talk. If Shakur goes, he's proven your favorite barber's point. If Shakur goes to this man's camp to help him get ready to fight the culture, like real talk, like I'm gonna tell you how Shakur's supposed to get down, right? It's supposed to be my people in the culture, no matter what, right? So even if I got beef with Tank, because he's fighting a dude who supports a known white supremacist, me and Tank no longer got beef. Guess who does that? Every other race but us. Every other race but us. Me and Tank can put our differences aside for the time being because he needs to beat this dude, right? But if Tank goes it, but Tank got a part in it too. If Tank goes in there playing around and bullshitting and not trying to put this dude on his ass, guess what?
I
Tank
guess the
just
big thing for me with that, right, was what did they ever come to a conclusion with what size gloves they want to do? You know, Coach Calvin had some concerns with that, but I guess apparently, man, they already had made a decision on them gloves. I guess without them, huh?
yeah, the gloves are the gloves. The glove Tank got to put
So
them on
what
his ass.
size? So what's the size?
Who gives a fuck, man? I'm
No,
thinking,
it do matter. I agree with Coach Calvin on that, man. That shit do matter.
nah, Coach Calvin's beef was Jake should wear bigger gloves than Tank because of the size advantage,
I
right?
agree.
Yeah. So, but let's go back here, man. Let's go back to the chat. Roy Collins, get the body bag ready. You gonna call and you need to call the ambulance. Tank about to murk him. He need to, bruh. Tank got to put him in the dirt, bruh. The dude is a culture vulture who supports a known white supremacist, right? Real talk, man. Real talk. Black Lion Trades. What's up, King? Sunny Boy Boxing. What's good? Yeah. Reginald Wells, what's good? Anthony Perez, what's up? Tank said he don't care. Tank said he don't care about what though? Anthony Perez. Tank said he don't care about what? Boom, boom. Who else in here? Jupiter. Jupiter said culture ain't a monolith. Jupiter, are you black? Are you black? That's what I want to know, Jupiter. Are you black?
Hey, man, Shakur do that, man, just out of spite, just to get on Tank nerves, man. Anytime you bring up Shakur to Tank, man, he go nuts. I remember the shit happened in DC. somebody must have brung it up at this joint in New York. He went nuts. Don't bring up Shakur name.
It has nothing to do with the topic. It has nothing to do with the
Man,
topic.
goddamn. Well, what the fuck is the topic? Did you just say Shakur name?
The topic is Shakur really gonna go to a dude who supports a known white supremacist camp to help him beat a guy who represents the
And
culture?
didn't I just say why he would do that, man? Just to get on Tank nerves? That's part of the topic, man. Shit. The hell is you talking about?
It don't make no sense what you're saying. Yo,
What you
Jerome
mean it
Bratton,
don't make no damn sense what I'm saying?
Jerome Bratton. Tank is taking an exhibition fight for the money, but you hating about Shakur. What are you talking about? That's yo, Jerome Bratton. You got
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Slim. That's what I'm saying. What you mad at Shakur about, man?
no. I mean, like y'all. I mean, like if either y'all niggas are too slow to get what I just said,
I guess I
or you playing
am, man.
dumb, or you playing dumb, right? They
The
ain't what
hell, man? What the
y'all,
hell is
y'all saying.
what the hell?
What y'all saying is nothing about what I said, right? And so Jerome Bratton, ain't nobody hating on Cool, but all y'all Twitter sin hive niggas need to get on code. Real talk. All y'all Twitter sin hive niggas need to get on code. Y'all hate for Tank. It's gonna
What's the
cause
code?
y'all to support.
What's the
Y'all hate for
code?
Tank. It's gonna cause y'all to
Here we
support
go with this
a
code
dude.
thing again. What's the
It's gonna
code?
cause y'all to support a
What's the
dude
code?
who
What's the
has
code?
no respect for your culture, no respect for your family, no respect for your kids, no respect for your ancestors, right? Your hate for another black man will cause you to support a dude who has no respect for neither one of y'all. Real talk. Real talk. And that's off code. When I'm saying that's off code, right? So Twitter should have ass Bratton, right? If you ain't looking at the fact that Tank is fighting, look at the size difference here. If this was on the street, you would give Tank his props for fighting not even a bigger man, a bigger athlete, right? Because it ain't like he fighting a dude who out of shape and fat and go wheeze if he walk two flights of stairs, right? Nah, Jake Paul is an athlete, bruh. So the size advantage alone, that's what Coach Calvin was talking about with the gloves. Now let's get on what you was talking about. What Coach Calvin was saying with the gloves, right? Is because he's a bigger athlete. I ain't even gonna say bigger man, bigger athlete, right? It's unfair for them to wear the same size gloves. And for everybody to play dumb and act like this ain't a dangerous fight because of the size advantage and disadvantage has never been in the scrap in their life. And if they have, then they just hate. And that's
Oh,
a fact.
my bad, dog. I had to watch it. There was a lot of traffic out here. I don't know what the fuck going on. I normally don't see this much driving
Boom,
like that.
boom, boom. Lions Den. Coach Calvin did make a great point about the gloves because what Coach
Yeah, that's
Calvin
what
was
I'm
saying about
saying.
the gloves, but you didn't hit it on topic. You didn't know what Calvin was talking about. Calvin is talking about the gloves for the bigger man need to be smaller. I mean, bigger than the gloves for the smaller man. The smaller man need to wear smaller gloves.
Yeah.
Real talk. To make it fair. That's what Calvin was talking about.
Yeah, but apparently they already had worked that out without him.
Yeah, Perez, yo, their weight classes for a reason. Anthony Perez on point with that, and that's why this is a dangerous fight. And everybody who's saying Tank is selling out, they hating, or they've never been in a scrap in their life. They've never been in a scrap in their life. Yo, let me ask you something. If you're about to get into a fight with a dude who is an athlete, right, who got 100 pounds on you, and got like 8 inches on you, real talk, who 100 pounds on you and got and taller than you, longer reach, everything. Is that a dangerous fight?
Nigga, we wrestling.
No, 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 no. Is that a dangerous fight?
Yeah, it's dangerous.
All right, cool. I just need niggas to
Now
act like act like
I ain't throwing hands with you. I'm definitely gonna take you to the ground.
yeah, but that's a
My goal is to get a big motherfucker to the ground. That's my goal.
but see the thing
I
is too,
can't
right?
sit there and try to throw hands and get caught with a heavy handed motherfucker. Then I'm getting dazed and shit. My
Thank you.
goal is to motherfucker act like I'm gonna be throwing some ass, and my goal is to scoop your ass.
Yeah, see now we on the same page, right? So you admit they not wrestling, bro. It's boxing. This
I
is a
know that's
dangerous
what I'm saying. You can get caught with a little sneaky punch, that shit gonna fuck you up from a big dude. I don't give a fuck because he can
exactly.
actually box. You know what I mean? They ain't like he like one of them YouTube boxers. He actually got some boxing skills behind him, man. So imagine you 195 pounds, you catch somebody. What you think Tank gonna come in that night? For real, man.
He got to come in at 47 at least. At least 47.
But do we? Or is he gonna feel sluggish? Because remember, You
It
gotta
ain't
think
about.
about that.
I would say I would if I'm Tank, I would advise Tank to come in at 47 because he's got to worry more about absorbing the power. He's gonna have the speed regardless over Paul. He's gonna have the boxing pedigree and reflexes over Paul, right? He's gonna have the IQ over Paul. He's got to worry about absorbing a punch if he does get hit. But if you come in there at 35, a punch from Jake Paul at 195 to 200 is going to affect him, bro. It's
Nah,
going
nah,
to
nah, nah,
affect.
nah, nah, nah. I ain't say coming at 35. Even I was thinking maybe like 140, 142. Because he gonna need that speed too, man. Because I don't know if he ain't ever fought at that 47, will he feel sluggish up there?
Yo, great white shark.
But then again, it's gonna be like a spawn, but a dangerous spawn, if that makes sense.
No, it's dangerous because of the size, right? Great white shark is a hater. Are you black? Great white shark, are you black? Real talk. No one cares about this fight, but yet you're gonna watch it. So when people say dumb shit like that, like they just hating. So you could say no
Oh,
one
I'm
cares.
definitely watching this. I'm watching
Everybody's
this.
going to watch it. Everybody's going to watch it. So if you're saying dumb shit like Great White Shark, right? But yet you're going to tune in when Netflix shows the fight, you're full of shit. You just hating, right? You just hating. That's real talk. And there's a lot of people out there. If you in the boxing world, right? Let's keep it real. Twitter said hi. Shakur would take this fight in a minute for that bag. Shakur would love to have this fight. Shakur would love to trade places with Tank. Facts. Real talk. Keyshawn Davis would love to trade places with Tank and fight Jake Paul. They all want that bag, right? But my thing is this. Since he supports a known hater of black people, right? If Tank is not going to get in there and really fight him, step aside, man. Get that fight to Brian Norman Jr. Get that fight to Deontay Wilder. Get that fight to somebody who actually going to come for the culture. Because you believe, I don't care what y'all say, because he honors a dude who hates black people. This fight is for the culture, bruh.
Hey, you know what's so funny? You know, a lot of people was getting on us, right? Talking about Tank not the face of boxing, right? Because he said it himself. But truth of the matter is, like I was telling you, like with the youngins, go out on the street and put your favorite fighters' pictures next to Tank's picture and see who they recognize. That'll tell you who the face of boxing is in America. I always said in America. I never said the world. I said America. Every video that went viral or your joint say, I said Tank face of boxing in America. That's
No,
just a fact,
right.
man.
That's not Tank's call if he the face of boxing or not.
Yeah, it ain't as cold, Slim.
That's not your call, Tank. Real talk. You're the face of boxing because more people know who you are. And after this Jake Paul fight, even more people are gonna know who you are. That's the thing. And how do people know who you were? Floyd put you as the co-main on the second biggest fight in boxing history. He was the co-main to Mayweather McGregor. Like that took his status through the roof. Real talk. He been
You're
stamped by
100%.
Mayweather.
100%.
Real talk. So he's been stamped by Floyd and put on the second biggest fight in the history of boxing, right? As a co-main. And now he's about to fight the dude right now who gets the biggest eyes, who gets the biggest gates, who gets the biggest eyes on his events in boxing, which is Jake Paul. And if he puts Jake Paul on his ass, he's a megastar. And if he puts him on his ass, he's going to do it for the culture, right? He has to do this for the culture. If he's going to go in there and bullshit with Jake Paul, he needs to step the fuck aside. Give this fight to Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman Jr. would go in there to try to decapitate Jake Paul because he fights for the culture. Real talk. Deontay Wilder, same thing. Deontay Wilder fights for the culture. This fight is for the culture, bruh. We got the culture versus a culture vulture. And for everybody hating, right? I'm talking even the dudes in boxing. Paulie Malignaggi, right? Shakur Stevenson. Y'all hating, right? But Shakur, I don't think Shakur hating no more since that cop pulled that thing on his big homie. Real talk. Because that put things in perspective.
Was Shakur with him?
Now,
Because he was out there. He was out there.
I don't think he was with him. But if that didn't put things in perspective for Shakur Stevenson, nothing will. You cannot go to this dude's camp and help him. He is honoring a dude who would defend that cop who put that thing to Bud Crawford's head. That's who Jake Paul is. He honors a dude who will defend that cop if he would have put a bullet in Terence Crawford.
Yo,
The
man.
dude, the dude
They
that
don't
Jake
put that.
Paul
They
under
don't put that dude as a crossing guard cop somewhere now. After what he
you
did to
in a
Bud,
fairy tale world if you believe that, bro. You in a
bruh.
fairy tale,
Bud knew the mayor, the sheriff. He knew all of them,
man. None of that
bruh.
matters.
Dude in trouble
He's
like a
still
motherfucker.
black, bro. He's still black, bro. And if you don't
I'm
understand
trying to
that,
tell
you
you,
lost,
man.
nigga.
Trying to tell you, man.
If
Watch
you
what
don't
happens.
if you don't understand that, you lost, fam.
He a
You're
different
lost.
black man. You don't understand that. He on a different status, man.
Jay
And
Z
if you
wrote a
don't
song
know that, then you
like
don't
you.
understand. Then if you don't
Jay
know
Z
that,
wrote a
then you
song
don't
for niggas
understand.
like you, bro. Jay Z wrote a song for niggas like you. Yeah, Jay Z wrote a song for niggas like you.
What you gonna say? I'm still OJ.
I'm not black. I'm
Like
OJ.
I'm OJ.
Okay, okay.
I get
How,
all that.
how'd that work out? How'd that work out for OJ?
I get all that.
Yeah. So the
It's a
worst
little
thing,
different, man, because you talking about somebody who don't drink or smoke and no Warren Buffett and them type of crowd, man. Come on, man. He a different type of brother, man.
man,
Let's be honest here, man. Let's be honest here, man.
man, I refuse that. I refuse
Nah,
to have
man.
this.
He got way more power than dude that put that gun to his head.
I
Slim. Dude
refuse
that
to have
put the
this
gun to
blind
his
nigga
head, you're gonna be in a
conversation with
world
you,
of
bro.
shit.
You talking like a blind, deaf, and dumb Negro,
I
bro.
will see what happens with it. I
You
just gave
talking
my
like a
opinion
blind,
on it. I just gave
deaf,
my opinion on it.
dumb Negro. Real
All
talk.
right.
Listen to Josh, bro. Listen to Josh. Oh, now he's saying it's a stupid fight. It's a stupid fight, right? But at the same time, it's still a dangerous fight. Josh, if you ever been in a scrap, I'm just saying, real talk. If you've ever been in, it's no way you could say, real talk, that this right here is a stupid fight. If you've ever been in a fight. Nobody who's ever really been in a fight. Now I can understand like the keyboard warriors who are really non-confrontational in person and have never really been in a fight in their life, talking about Tank Davis should kill him. You've never been in a fight if you say that, bro. You have never been in a fight if you're gonna say Tank Davis should kill him. Real talk. Real talk. Jerry O, he got to stop Jake, to be honest. He should. Man, it's for the culture, bro. He at least got to put him on his ass. He can't go in there bullshit. It's for the culture. Real talk. Roy Collins. Any fight Jake do,
No, he
people want.
sized him up for that chin check, man. Oh my god, he can throw a nice little uppercut. I'm looking at that background picture. I'm like, oh, that's a nice uppercut.
He got to get inside their reach to do it.
Oh, and a nice liver shot. Oh, god damn, he can really tear up Jake Paul, man. I'm just looking at it.
Yo, what do you think? Montana and Jay Leon is trying to train Jake Paul to do. They're trying to help him beat Tank, bro. They're trying to help. Yo, these two
No
Negroes.
disrespect, no disrespect. You know, you seen him training Jake Paul, man.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, man. Have you seen him
It doesn't matter.
bruh,
Okay, so
bruh.
let's
Tank gonna
talk
beat the
movies real
shit
quick.
out of him. Tank gonna beat the shit out this
Let's talk
motherfucker,
movies
man.
real quick. Have you seen Judas and the Black Messiah?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. Think about that. Judas and the Black Messiah. Think about that.
And how you relate that to this?
It's worse because these dudes ain't being forced to try to take Fred Hampton out, right? They're doing it willingly. They're saying, come on, Jake, I'll help you beat him. I'll
Nigga,
help you
it's
beat.
just boxing. We talking millions of dollars. I don't care.
You're going in there. That's what I'm saying. Shakur Stevenson has no excuse, right? Those niggas ain't got the bread Shakur got. If anybody, so I'll give them a pass. I'll give them a pass for selling out because it's a lot of money, right? I'm gonna give them a pass on that. But
Where's
honestly,
Shakur from again?
Shakur Stevenson has no business in that camp, bro.
Bruh, he's doing it to annoy the fuck out of Tank.
Yo, salute to Miss Joe Wet, man. Let's shout out to Cash App, man.
Plus, he
Yo,
great.
let's shout out to Super Chat. Yo, smash up the like buttons, yo. Put some color in the chat. Support this content. There we go. Yo, Miss Joe West, salute.
Salute,
Salute.
salute, salute.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how we getting down up here. Casual boxing talk, man. Casual boxing talk, man. Yeah. Smash up the likes. Cause like we gonna keep it real, bruh. Like, okay, so Jay Leon, I can see you probably ain't
Yo,
getting bags like that.
195 is a heavy ass weight. I don't even weigh 195.
That's what I'm saying. It's a dangerous fight. Anybody who's
I just
ever been
started thinking about that,
like,
man. Hold up, man. 195. Damn.
yo, 300 Deuce. He's saying this Mayweather versus the Big Show in WWE. That's hilarious. The only thing is they boxing. It's different. They not wrestling. It's not staged. And if it is staged, it's going to look staged. Facts. Cam J Network, what's good? Real talk, real talk. Jerry, yo, keep it real. Do you feel like do you feel like Tank a fuck boy for not giving Shakur a shot? Nah, not really. He was about to give Shakur a shot, but somebody lied to him about the Amazon deal. He was all in for the Amazon deal.
Oh man, you ain't hear Shakur check Steven Espinosa. He said that was some bullshit.
It was a bullshit deal. Steven Espinosa steady up there lying because they basically scammed Amazon and they used Tank to do it. You saw Canelo said, y'all not using me to get an Amazon bag. Get me the hell up out of it. Canelo bounced. They
Yeah,
had to rely on.
Canelo was smart. He always said put his money in escrow, man.
Yeah, that's
If
how
you
you
ain't
get.
got the bread up front, he wasn't fucking with you.
Real talk. That's how you got to get down. You see the numbers Canelo was bringing. You saw that stadium in Vegas. Real talk. You saw that he filled up the Raiders stadium. That wasn't Terence Crawford that filled up that stadium. That was Canelo.
Man, don't do Terrence like that, man.
Boom. Yo, Sonny Boy Boxing. Yeah. We're not decimating Shakur because Shakur is not officially in that camp yet. But if Shakur officially goes to a camp,
I'm definitely not, man. He doing this to get on Tank nerves, man. He don't care.
but nah, to get on Tank nerves is one thing. After your big homie gets profiled and has that thing put in his face in front of his family for no reason at all other than the fact that he's black, right? There's no way you should be supporting this dude in any way because
Yeah.
Jake Paul honors the guy who would be okay with that. So what that make Jake Paul, bro?
Hey, what you
Let me ask you
hold
this.
up, time out.
Let me
I
ask you
just
this.
thought about something.
Let me ask you
Hold on. Can we go back to that Terrence Crawford thing before I answer that? Just think about this, right?
Let me ask you one thing though. One thing for we can talk about. I just want to ask you one thing. Do you consider Jake Paul a culture vulture?
Um, Not really.
Okay. Go ahead. What you gonna ask me?
I mean, you got to explain what you mean by that, though, for real.
A culture vulture?
Yeah.
He's getting his clout off of black icons, right? He's a white boy who tries to have a bit of a wigger style, but still remain white, right? But when it comes down to it, he honors white supremacists. It's a culture vulture. He's coming into our culture just to get money, but has no allegiance or any respect for our culture. That's a culture.
Was it our culture, or did he infiltrate the sport of boxing, and that was changed to what we see today?
No, Mayweather laid that blueprint, bruh. RJ tanking too. I love to see it. Boom. Damian Brown, this ninja reaching. Who reaching? I'm reaching. I'm keeping it real, man. I'm keeping it real. Are you black? Damian Brown, you got a black name. Are you black? Real talk. Because if you black and you support this culture vulture, I gotta question you. I gotta question you, man. You suspect.
I'm still trying to figure out what you mean, man, because I see a youngin. Hey, man, that moved to his own shit and infiltrated the sport of boxing, and they fucked up. That's on them. I said this. I said, man, what did I say? No, you said you
It's
called it
depressing.
casual boxing. Nah, but I said this. I said this almost a year
This is
ago, man.
depressing.
Remember we was talking about this. I said, man, I feel sorry for these young fighters, man. The way the sport going right now, man, because you got to be a goddamn star almost, man, to make it, man, or you ain't gonna make no money, man. Look what's going on. What we
This is
see right now,
depressing.
man.
Depressing. You on some Sambo shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. You on some Sambo shit. Yo,
I'm on some
Damian Brown.
Sambo shit.
Yo, Damian Brown.
What is you talking about,
Yo,
Slim? I
Brown.
don't understand. You want me to say
Let
some
me holler
shit
at
that
Damian
I
Brown
just
real
don't
quick.
give a fuck about.
Let me holler at Damian Brown real
All
quick.
right, go ahead. Holler at Damian
Yo,
Brown, man. Since
Damian
I'm on
Brown,
Sambo shit, I ain't
Damian
know I was
Brown,
on
Damian
Sambo shit.
Brown on some Sambo shit too. Listen, period. He honors this guy, right? And so, how do you feel siding with him over Tank Davis? If you black, if you really black, Tank is what's wrong with boxing. He don't want to fight the best. How do you feel siding, right? How do you feel siding with a dude who
Hey
honors?
man, this is what you gonna get in the chat, man. You gonna get half the people saying they ain't fucking with Tank for the fact, man. He ain't trying to fight the Shakurs, the Devons. That's what you gonna get in this chat tonight, man. I know where you trying to go, but people get mad that the fact, man, that they expected something out of Tank. And they should have known, man. He said, man, I'm about getting this. I told y'all, man, I've been saying that for a while because they've been telling me, get that bread and getting out, man. I don't know what else y'all expected, man.
Hey, yo, so everybody who's saying it is a fanboy, right? Because Tank's people know, Shakur's people know, Terence Crawford's people know, you don't turn down a Jake Paul bag. You don't turn that down. They all take that fight. And that's just the fact, right? But then for some reason, they're mad at Tank for taking that fight. And by them doing that, guess what they're doing? If they're black, they're selling out the culture. They're selling out the culture. And for them not acknowledging, right? Because anybody who's ever really been in a fight knows that this is a dangerous fight. Just off the size alone. It's a danger. You even admitted that. Real talk. Because you've been in fights, right? So anybody who's ever been in a fight, period, and they're not acknowledging that this is a dangerous fight,
Nigga, I've
you,
been in the gym and seen this fight. That's a very dangerous fight.
yeah, very dangerous fight, bruh. Yo, Sonny boy, can you hear it now? Real talk. Yo, cause I'm speaking loud to the motherfucker. I hope y'all can hear. Real
I hear
talk.
you. Loud and clear.
Yeah, boom, boom. Tron Murray, what's good? Shout out to my boy Scooter. First off, I got 14 Mexican employees calling me Bud at at
All
Mount.
month for that win.
Yeah, yeah, all month. Real talk for that win. Secondly, with Tank Paul fight, won't this be a bad weight class? And I mean, yeah, weight class until bad weight class issue for Tank to win. Real talk, real talk. So, like Tron, it's a dangerous fight, and for everybody to not acknowledge that is purely hating.
I want you to think about this, right? He's
What's
actually
up?
gonna be over 200 pounds that night.
Yeah, and like
Think about this, right? If the mandated weight is 195, right? When you do the weigh in, yeah, after that you go rehydrate or whatever. Man, he gonna be over 200 some pounds, dog.
real
That's
talk.
gonna be a dangerous ass fight. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. This some bullshit exhibition. I don't care. You got them type of gloves on and you get hit, man. You get rocked, man. I get fuck. Oof, not good.
Damian Brown, Devin Haney is taking that fight. None of these fighters you naming will turn down that Jake Paul fight for that bag. None of them. So like the fanboys can say one thing, right? But boxers are going to tell you something completely different if you ask them straight up. They'll be like, hell yeah, I'll take that fight.
You know what
You ain't
Tank
gonna
have to
find a
do though?
boxer. You ain't gonna find one boxer who say I'm not taking that fight.
Tank, all he got to do is stay low. I'm looking at that picture behind you. Stay low, man, and work that body. A nice liver shot and end that quick. He might get that in the first round, man.
I've been saying that. I've been saying Tank gotta attack his body. I told Southpaw that on his show. Like if Tank goes to his body, he could put him on his ass.
Stay low though, like kind of like in the squat.
Yeah, and
Stay low.
if Jake comes down with that stab jab, boom, you got him. You
That's what I'm
got him,
saying.
right?
He can then you can
Boom.
spring you can spring up with that uppercut. I'm just looking at that picture and I'm like, shit, yeah, hell yeah, he can
That's
he can
right.
do that.
stab jab, you step outside, whoop, uppercut right there. Just the same way he caught Leo Santa Cruz, he can catch Jake Paul. The exact same
The
way.
exact same thing.
If Jake want to come down to where he's at, night, he'll at least daze him. If he can't knock him out, he'll at least daze him. Real talk.
Damn,
Real
what
talk.
does that do for his profile, knocking out Jake Paul?
I mean, he's a megastar. So you're going to have the haters hate, right? But the casual fans are going to know who he is. Now every fight is a big fight. Now he's selling out arenas, just like Canelo. That's a fact. If Tank puts Jake Paul on his ass and beats him convincingly, he's selling out arenas
You
for
know,
that.
you know why that's such a win-win for him and his profile? Look who got the credentials down there in Florida, right? You saw the Aiden Rosses, the Mr. Who was it? Who they call Mr. Beast and all them was down that joint, man. All they do is just build up Tank profile.
Yeah, hell yeah, build up his profile. Like I said, I've been saying he's a mega star, bro. He becomes a mega star after this fight, but he has to put on a performance. If he's the one that puts Jake on his ass, he's a mega star, bro.
And if he get put on his ass, whew,
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. That's the end of Tank Davis.
That's what makes it so dangerous. Because if he get put on his ass by Jake Paul, that's a wrap.
Real talk. Real talk. But the thing is, so I'm going to tell y'all to play. And I've been told y'all this play. And I'm going to say it again. Fight Jake Paul, put him on his ass, you a mega star, right? Go into WWE, fight his brother. You even a bigger star now. Now, white grandmothers know who you are. Real talk. Real talk. Am I still there? Did I freeze up?
No, you good.
Because my battery, she gave me the battery low signal. Yo, then finish your time off. Come back, fight Naoya Inoue. Fight Naoya Inoue. You are a multi-international superstar. If he looking at if
I
Tank is
think if I'm not mistaken, I think he was asked that question. He said he too far down. I don't know if that was a lie or not, man. Because you know man, this shit with the AI and these voices and shit. Remember I was telling you about that, man? This shit be making shit look so real now.
bruh, you can't, money talks, bullshit runs a marathon, right? So I'm gonna tell you some real shit right here. From both of their perspective. Tank fucking puts Jake Paul on his ass, goes into WWE, builds a huge fan base, goes on social media, you know what I'm saying, fucking around with I Show Speed and all these niggas, right? Through the motherfucking roof, right? Then comes back to boxing, fights international superstar Naoya Inoue, right? Naoya Inoue takes that fight. Why? Because Tank went out of the game. This is my best chance to beat him. Tank takes that fight. Why? I'm not fighting nobody too big. I'm coming back. And I'm fighting a dude who's open to get hit. Let's keep it real. Naoya Inoue leaves openings for Tank to hit, right? So it's the best chance for both of them to fight each other, right?
Yeah, what waiting?
You fight it at a catch weight, fight it at 28.
So you telling me after Tank fight Jake Paul making the biggest bag ever, sleeping in silk sheets, that he gonna want to get down to 28? Fuck no. Fuck no.
Make that make sense what you just said.
Make that make sense. He can't get to no
No,
28.
what I just said made sense. What are you saying?
He can't get to 28. That's what I'm saying.
You talking about dude?
It was hard enough for him to get to that 30.
No, it wasn't, nigga. The nigga comes in to fight underweight.
Yeah, he come at 33. But like I said, remember I always saying them last 3 pounds to get to that 30. It's
You
hard, man.
contradicting yourself.
Now you talking about make 28 past the age of 30? What the hell?
Contradicting yourself.
What in the hell is you talking about?
You contradicting yourself.
How?
Okay, so even so let's say the bag is super big, right? Even if you fight him at 30, from 28 to 30. Tank comes back, fights Naoya Inoue. That's the biggest bag he would make in legitimate boxing. And if we talking about strictly fights to get the bag, like you that they could hate on Tank all they want, right? If he fights Nayu in a way, that's a major fight. That's a legacy fight.
I don't think he'll take it.
Make that make sense.
He just want to go and chill, man. After this fight, that's it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, man. I just got a feeling, man. Yeah, that's it for him after this.
What you saying don't make sense, bro.
Why it don't make sense?
So
the man really don't care. He just wanted the bag and get out.
Let's talk the business of boxing real quick, right? Tank's
I
role
don't
model.
think he want to box no more, man. I think he want to go on and get this therapy thing popping.
Tank's role model is Floyd Mayweather Jr. His mentor is Floyd Mayweather Jr. His number one hater is also Floyd Mayweather Jr., right? So let's look at this for a minute. He's following in the footsteps of his mentor and yet gets to burn his mentor at the same time. So how would he do that? Doing exactly what his mentor did. What did his mentor do? Have a big fight, leave boxing, go to wrestling, come back to bigger fights, and ultimately come back to the biggest fight in the Asian market, which is the biggest fight in the history of boxing. Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, right? So why wouldn't he do that? Why wouldn't he do that? If you're talking about let's get this money, that's how you get the money.
I don't, it's okay. I mean, if you think he can get to that 28, man, I again, like what Marvin Hagler said, man, it's hard to get up, man, when you slipping them silk sheets, man. That's a true ass statement right there, man.
Even if he fights him at 30.
Again, he ain't gonna want to get up to run and all that. And then again, like you said, man, his heart ain't into the boxing like that, man. Don't seem like, man.
Right? You ain't making no sense. If he has a chance, right, to get the biggest fight, it will be the biggest fight in the history of boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Nayu anyway will be. It will outdo Floyd versus Manny. Sonny Boy saying they fight at 35.
That's only if he care about boxing. He don't care about boxing no more.
What are you talking about?
Bro, he don't care about boxing, man. You can tell, man. Look at him.
Say though, you can't tell me, explain after what I just said, bro. How you can say that?
I'm doing a psychological profile analysis and body language. That's what the hell I'm doing. I'm doing a psychological profile body analysis, man. And it's telling me he don't give a fuck about no goddamn boxing right now. I'm gonna take this Jake Paul money. I'm gonna get this bag and I'm gonna go sit the fuck down. Fuck y'all in this want me to fight Shakur. I told y'all I ain't fighting that motherfucker. Leave me alone.
Nobody even mentioned Shakur. Oh, you want
to talk? They did mention Shakur. They did mention Shakur.
No, let's talk with the chat, right? Let's talk with
not the chat. I'm talking about they asked him that legit question. Didn't he just fight? Man, he went nuts about that joint, man.
All right, so check this out. Tank is leaving boxing for at least 2 years, right? Shakur Stevenson now is setting himself up to try to take his spot. Let's talk about Shakur right now, right? Shakur Stevenson right now is at a great advantage. His boy crashed out, Keyshawn Davis. Bob Arum is sitting his boy on the bench, right? Shakur right now can jump in there and do what he got to do to get his name up, right? What's Shakur's number one problem?
That don't mean nobody. He boring.
He boring, right? But he also thinks he's Floyd Mayweather. He's not, right? How old?
And I want to specify that, right? When I say he boring, that's to the casuals. They looking for a knockout from him. Me, I like him and his boxing. He can do his thing. But as far as putting butts in the seats, it ain't gonna happen, man. So he cannot be the face. Right now, they're gonna be in the void for a minute. Let's see what Brian Norman does against this Devin Haney, because he looked like
Brian Norman will not be the face of boxing. The dudes who can't take this.
Damn, you just dismissed me. Nigga, he can't be the face. Before I even said what the fuck I was gonna say, he can't be the face. Nigga, he fighting Devin Haney. His profile growing too, man. What the fuck is you talking about? No, I'm saying he a real goddamn fighter, man.
His style,
man. What is you talking about? His style is perfect.
No, it's that. He got a lot of
It's
holes in his
aligned
game.
with Tank Davis style, my nigga. What the fuck is you
He
talking about,
fights
son?
nothing
You're
like Tank
making no
Davis.
sense right
How
now.
you saying Brian? How you comparing
He
Brian
Brian
Norman to
Norman
Tank
knocks
Davis?
out Devin Haney. His profile is
Oh my
skyrocketed, my
God.
nigga. You know it.
Just compared this nigga to Tank Davis. He fights nothing like. He doesn't have the skill of Tank Davis. He's
Nigga,
not.
Tank is about to leave the game. The game is void, man. Come on, man. You still gonna be talking about Tank when he
All right,
gone?
so let
What
me
the
jump.
fuck, man?
Let me jump in there,
So
right?
he's still gonna be the face when he gone? I'm
Nah,
just
Tank
asking
sitting
you
there.
now. I have to ask you that
Tank sitting
question.
there, right?
Before we
No,
move
we
on,
stand
can
on
you answer
boxing.
that,
We
please?
stand on boxing. We go. Like
We
we was
are staying
talking
on
about
boxing.
Shakur, right?
Is he the face if he leave
We
at the
was
Jake
talking
Paul
about
fight?
Shakur, right? So let's stay on
The
Shakur real
fuck is
quick,
you
right?
talking about, man?
I'm staying on topic. So yo,
Go
Shakur
ahead.
Stevenson, right? Shakur Stevenson, and we agree. He thinks he's Floyd Mayweather, right? But one thing he's not is Floyd Mayweather. Why is that? How old is he? Right? He's in his late 20s now, right? When Floyd Mayweather was Shakur's age, he was coming toward the tail end of Pretty Boy, right? Shakur has nothing on Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather, bruh. Nothing on Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather. He's trying to be Money Mayweather before the Pretty Boy era. He's trying to be Money without Pretty Boy. That's why he can't be the face of boxing. That's a fact.
Who said he was gonna be the face of boxing?
No, that's what he's trying to be, right? And I'm giving you why he can't be, right? You can't be the face of boxing if he thinks he's Floyd Mayweather, right? And Floyd knows this because he never had a Pretty Boy era. He never had a Pretty Boy Floyd era. Pretty Boy Floyd was a bad motherfucker. Floyd Shakur has never had that. Never.
I honestly don't think Shakur want to be the face of boxing, man. I think he want the big fights.
So yo, check.
He about that legacy, man. Mugs don't want to fight him, man. It's all to it. They don't want to fight him.
Okay, so he don't want to fight the dude that'll beat the dude that'll knock him out, who is Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis is the dude that would knock him the fuck out. And he knows it. He knows that shit. And that's a fact, bruh. And he don't want to fight that man.
I mean, are they not friends or not, man?
I
See,
mean,
you want to put a falsified thing and say they ain't, but they are, man. I mean, what else you want me to say on that?
nah, you talking friends. I thought we was talking boxing legacy.
Yeah, right. But so if they consider themselves that type of friends that they don't want to fight, then I'm gonna have to assume, man,
So
that
who does that benefit though? Let me ask you, who does that benefit them not fighting? Who does that benefit?
who does that benefit by them not fighting? Uh, I don't know. I would have to, again. I need I
Hold on, I gotta
show
get
me
my
a
battery
test.
charged.
Show
My
me
phone about to die. I gotta get my
show me a
charger. Hold
test.
on.
Show me a test with Shakur, man. Show me a test. I don't know what he want me to say tonight, man. I just can't agree with that bullshit. I'm just saying.
I said, who does that benefit? Them not fighting.
I ain't know you can hear. Man, you want me to say it benefits Shakur, man, but I can't
No,
say it
I don't
benefits
want
Shakur.
you to say anything. I want you to answer the question.
I would say it benefits nobody.
How can you say that, bro?
How you gonna say that it benefits Shakur?
It benefits Shakur, right?
Nah.
I
Why?
can't.
Okay, tell me why it would benefit Shakur. I need to know why you say it would benefit Shakur.
Because Keyshawn Davis is a matchup problem.
Based on what?
Based on fighting style, based
On
on physical attributes, and based
uh
on familiarity.
based on who he fought?
I just told you. Based on fighting style, physical attributes, and familiarity.
Who he fought though?
You gotta answer me the question.
I said who he fought. That was my question.
I answered your questions, bro.
Who?
No, I answered your question. You said how is he a matchup problem? I answered that intelligently too, by the way.
But you basing it on opinion. You ain't seen that in an actual fight against superior competition.
Bruh, you asked me my opinion. I gave you an intelligent answer. So now, I need you to do the same thing.
I told you why it wouldn't be an advantage, man. They both know each other very well, man. I don't see no advantage, man.
You're not giving an intelligent answer, bro.
I mean, I don't know why you want me to be a Mr. Boxing analysis. This is casual fucking boxing. I just told you what the fuck I just said.
I mean, you could curse and all that shit, but that doesn't
Damn,
like make
I
you
had to cuss
intelligent.
to get the point across. Like, damn, what else do you want me to say, man? I feel like they very much know each other, man. They ain't gonna be saying shit they ain't never seen.
Man, this shit about to
They been
drop
in the
off
ring
anyway.
all together all the time, man. What the hell?
And
No, ain't no that damn advantages.
and that right there is what Shakur is afraid of. Remember I told you that. Yo, I can't find my charger, Slim. I'm kind of fucked right now. The jump about to die out if I can't get my charge. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hold on, give me a second. Back up in this bitch. Hell yeah. I got to charge his phone. Hold on.
Yeah,
In this
man.
bitch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. So all I'm
I mean, y'all been knowing me for this whole time. Have y'all ever say, man, this motherfucker gonna do this? I just be straight up.
yeah, but I would love a real analysis, right? On how Shakur beats Keyshawn Davis. Real talk. I would love a real analysis on how Shakur could beat Keyshawn Davis. Because
If
I
you
can tell you
asking
like
me,
Keyshawn
he
could
gonna
beat him.
outbox. He gonna box.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how Keyshawn beat
He
Shakur.
gonna stay moving. Like how you saw it against Williams Cepeda that last round. He just let you know, man, I can move now. That's what he would do to Keyshawn, man. And
But he
Keyshawn would
moves
get frustrated.
he
Keyshawn would get
moves in
frustrated.
straight lines though.
And you can see Keyshawn punch coming.
No, you can't. Keyshawn is
Yes, you
Keyshawn
can.
is. What do you mean
Again,
you
you're
can see his
basing it on
punches
the
coming?
competition that he's been up against, man.
You can't see Keyshawn's punches coming, bro.
You
Keyshawn
can
is
see him
fast
coming.
as fuck. Keyshawn is fast as fuck. He's a
Based on
brawler
what?
who can
Based
box.
on what?
Keyshawn's actually the closest thing to Terence Crawford right now. He's not that yet.
Well, what are you
He's the
basing it
closest
on?
thing. Basing it on how he fights. He's the closest. Like, so I actually love boxing, bro. I watch fights that people think are boring, right? And when I'm telling you a straight up analysis, Bomac would agree with me, right? He's nowhere near a Terence Crawford. I'm not saying that part, but he's the closest thing to it.
A
He's
lot
a
of people
brawler.
starting to agree with me, man. He hasn't fought anyone, man. You got to explain that, like I said, man.
No, we're not
That's the problem. He hasn't fought anybody.
that Keyshawn Davis is a problem for Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson knows that Keyshawn Davis is a problem for Shakur Stevenson. Terence Crawford knows that Keyshawn Davis is a problem for Shakur Stevenson. And that familiarity, right? That's a major asset in there. Shakur goes back in straight lines, right? Everything he likes to do, Keyshawn could counter that. Keyshawn will attack that body. He has a vicious body attack, right? If you keep going back in straight lines, he's going to catch you, right? It's a lot of things that it's holes in Shakur's game, bro. It's holes in his game, bro. He likes to hold out his arm with the long guard and like stick it to the body, things like that. He jumps back in straight lines. He'll try to catch and shoot, right? He's not really the best at that. And that's where Keyshawn can expose him. Just my personal opinion.
You do know they do the same thing with that stab stuff, man. They learn that's that USA boxing stuff, man.
I'm not saying that, bro. What are you talking about? You're not giving me a good counter. Real talk, man. I think the chat could counter me better. I want niggas who know boxing to prove me wrong. Real talk.
Man,
I need niggas who
I'm
know
I'm
boxing
giving
to
you
prove me wrong.
insight on certain shit, man. I'm just saying.
Juice in my cup, control crazy. And I'm not saying that ain't the case, but it's flaws in his game, bruh. He goes back in straight lines. That's dangerous, bruh. He leans back with his head on the line. That's not going to work against the Keyshawn Davis. That will turn up to bite him against the Keyshawn Davis. The same reason Tank Davis would knock him the fuck out. Tank Davis would knock Shakur Stevenson the fuck out. And that's a fact. And I believe Keyshawn would too. Honestly, real talk. He's got soft, brittle hands. He goes back in straight lines. He leans back, something you're not supposed to do. Real talk, bro. Y'all could get mad at me. Yeah, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I'm sticking to it.
Hey, man, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah. Yo, and like I love the engagement in the chat. Real talk. Real talk. And Tank, yes. Yo, Damian Brown. Tank could knock Shakur Stevenson the fuck out. That's a fact, bro. He could knock Shakur out, bro. Why? Because of everything I just said. Everything. Shakur's head movement ain't all that. He keeps his head on the line a lot. And that going back in straight lines is a bad habit. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all niggas talking about.
They on your
Shakur got
neck in the
bad
chat.
habits, bro.
They on your neck in the chat.
That means something to you. I love that
What you
though.
mean that means something to me? I don't
I'm a
get.
confrontational person. I'm a confrontational person. I
What the
love
hell
shit
you
like
mean
that.
that means something to me? I went against the old chat when I picked Lamont over Tank, man. So what the hell is you talking about, man? You be saying anything, man.
Great White Shark. He says Tank cannot defeat Shakur, bro. You tweaking. Well, yo, I think he can. Tell me how Shakur beats Tank. Tell me how he beats Tank with frail hands. Real talk. Explain to me how Shakur. Y'all talking all this Tank hate. Explain to me how Shakur could beat Javante Tank Davis. He can't hurt him. He cannot hurt Tank Davis, bro. Like real talk. He can't hurt him. He goes back in straight lines. The catch and shoot game is weak when it comes to a Tank Davis. Tank Davis will punch through that guard and catch that chin and put him to sleep. He cannot keep Tank Davis off of him. And if he tries to run for 12 rounds, he's going to lose the fight on the cards. All facts.
He would definitely be on this bicycle for 12, man. He would stick and move, man. It'll be a frustrating night for Tank, man. That's why they don't want to do that fight, man, because
How is he
that
going
it's
to
gonna
hurt
be a
Tank,
lot of,
bro?
huh? He
How is he
wouldn't
going
hurt
to hurt
Tank.
Tank?
He wouldn't hurt Tank. He wouldn't. It's just it'll be a frustrating night trying to chase him, man.
Yo, juice in my cup. All right, so let me answer juice in my cup because I like what he's saying. He's saying Roach showed you how he can beat Tank. Shakur Stevenson can't fight like Roach.
Hell, he better not fight like Roach.
What happened with Shakur Stevenson? Because that the way Roach fought Tank is how Shakur fought Zapata. What happened in that fight? He almost knocked you out. He almost knocked
He
you out.
almost
Yeah,
knocks you out.
bruh. If he tries to fight Tank the way Roach fought Tank, he's definitely going to sleep. He is definitely and most assuredly
And
going to
that's why
sleep.
he wouldn't. And again, that's why he wouldn't fight Tank like that. That's why I'm laughing, man. Come on, man. You know Shakur, man. He just a nigga. I did that for Turkey Island Sheik because I knew Williams paid the punches wouldn't hurt. But if I've had to fight Tank, I'm not fighting like that. Fuck the fans. Remember what he said. Fuck the fans, nigga. I'm on my bicycle, nigga.
No, he's
Catch me if you
running.
can. Catch me if you can.
So now, if he fights Tank, what are we going to see? We're going to see more so of how he fought De Los Santos. They're
Yeah,
not going to give.
yeah,
They
yeah.
are not going to. So are they going to give Shakur the fight against Javante Tank Davis?
But the difference is, if his hands ain't messed up, he gonna get a couple of punches in. Bop bop, keep it moving. Bop bop, keep it moving. Ain't that how Devin
Okay,
won
so now,
against in his last fight with Ramirez?
okay, so now let me tell you this now, right? How does Tank fight? Tank will take two to give one.
Got to catch him to
So
set
so
it up, though. That's the thing. You got to get set. Tank has to get set. What you ain't gonna be able to get set, man. Moving around with
you act like you
Shakur.
never seen Tank fight, bruh. What are you talking about? Tank got to get set. Tank sets traps.
He won't be again. Shakur's gonna be moving, dog. You know that.
No, you listen to what I'm telling you, right? Let
Okay,
me
tell me
talk and
what
I'll let
trap
you
he was
talk.
set on Shakur. Shakur is constantly
No,
moving,
let me talk. Now let me
the
talk.
four square
Let me
corner.
talk, and I'm gonna let you talk, right?
Okay, go
Let me
ahead,
talk. I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
let you talk.
go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, right? Tank will let, especially if you can't hurt him, right? Tank will let Shakur get that shot off, right? Just so he could be right where he needs him to be to catch him with a shot that'll put Shakur on his ass. Tank will do that. He does that. Tank ain't the type of dude that got to plant his feet to throw power. That ain't
Slim.
how Tank fight, bro.
The first time Shakur feels that power from Tank, he's going to adjust. Next thing you know, he on the bicycle, Slim. And you know it. He on that bike.
No, listen to what I'm
He
telling you though.
one of the
No,
best to do it when it come to being on that bike.
okay, so now you said that, right? And my counter to you is this: you can't. They are not going to give you the fight, knowing that you don't sell fights, right? Running away from Tank like you ran away from Edwin De Los Santos. You think they're going to give him the fight? You think? Oh, tell me. You think any sanctioning body, any judge, when they know we get paid every time Tank fights, right? And we don't every time Shakur fights, right? Every time Shakur fights, it's basically if Turkey ain't flipping the bill, we not really eating. It's another day at work, right? But when Tank fights, not only do we eat, the whole city eats, right? You think they're gonna let him do what he did to Edwin De Los Santos to Tank? No, give me your honest opinion. You think they're gonna give him that fight on the card?
Fuck the fans. I don't care. I just made millions fighting Tank. I'm good. And I went
That ain't
12
what I
without
asked
getting
you, bro.
knocked out. I'm good.
That's not what I asked you.
I just told you what he was thinking.
No, but that's not what I asked you.
What you asked me?
All right, I'm gonna say it again. Just listen to me, right? Do you think any three judges, right? Any sanctioning
And I
body,
just told you my
any
answer.
promo.
Fuck the fans. I don't give a fuck. I just made no, they not going to give it to him, but he don't give a fuck long as he don't get knocked out. He
Okay,
want that
then.
bread.
No. But answer my so what you're basically saying is, but let me phrase it again, right? Just so they can hear me, right? So you telling me, right? Shakur can go in there and do exactly what he did to Edwin De Los Santos, right? And if all three judges, right? Any promoter in boxing, any sanctioning body in boxing who knows every time Gervonta Tank Davis comes to fight, we all eat, right? Every venue sells out. Everybody makes money. Even the motherfuckers on the street selling hot dogs are making money, right? Everybody's making money when Gervonta Tank Davis fights, right? Every time Shakur fights, none of this happens, right? So do you think they're gonna let him win the fight on the cards if he does what he did to Edwin De Los Santos to Tank? That's my opinion. That's my question. Do you think? That's the question, bro.
Bro, I said no. The way I answered it
All right,
was
so
a
that's
no.
yeah, thank you.
Did you not hear
So
the
so
first two times when I just said fuck the fans? That's Shakur thinking. He don't care, man. He wants that big ass bread, man. He know his hands is brittle. How many times he always
okay,
talking about his hands?
okay,
I
so
need
now
that big ass tank bag, man.
so now let's go back to what you originally said when you said Shakur was gonna beat Tank. So now you just said two different things.
Again, in his mind, that's a win. I didn't get knocked out by Tank. I went 12.
We ain't talking about his mind. We talking about what you said. You said Shakur is going to outbox Tank, right? And you
Yeah.
said Shakur is going.
That still
You
be
said
our
Shakur is
opinion
going to
that when
beat
you
him.
say that still be our opinion. We're like, oh yeah, I think he won the fight. Everybody do that. We're like, oh, I think that's still an opinion, right? I think he would win the fight, but that don't mean he would win on the cards. That's two different things.
No, is he going to win the fight or won't he, nigga?
God damn, you be making this shit. No, nigga, I just said how many times you
Thank
want me
you,
to
man.
say this
Thank
shit,
you.
man?
So now, so
God
so now,
damn, I
so
think I answered this five times for you like court virgins, man. You like
you
an
answered it
attorney
five
over that
times.
motherfucker, man. What are you doing tonight?
You answered
You
it
asked me
five
this
times,
shit.
but
I
you
asked
answered
the
it
same.
five
I answered
times with
that
three
shit
different
motherfucking
answers, nigga.
5 times, man. First time I said, fuck the
But you had
fuck.
three different answers.
All of them said no. The chat
No, they
heard me. I
wasn't.
said no 3
No,
times.
you opened up with saying Shakur was going to beat him by outboxing him.
Again, you asked me again on the cards as my opinion as watching the fight. I said, yeah, he can outbox him, stick and move, do all that. But On the cards, no, he will not. No, no, I gotta say it 5 times again. No, no, no.
Okay, good, good. So now you right now, everybody in the chat that has something to say, y'all tell me how Shakur is gonna beat Tank. Cause we just established. So y'all think he's gonna do what he did to Edwin De Los Santos and they're gonna give it to him? Real talk. All y'all niggas in the chat talking shit. Do y'all think the judges, the promoters, the sanctioning bodies, right? The casinos, everybody who eats when this nigga comes to fight, right, are gonna let boring ass elite boxing, no knockout Shakur Stevenson run 12 rounds and beat Javante Tank Davis, the money machine? Ask Lamont Roach how that shit gonna work out. Ask Rats and Roaches. Ask Rats and Roaches how that shit gonna work out.
And Shakur not gonna stand there in exchange with brittle hands. Again, he just want that for the payday, man. He know his time is limited, man. He need the biggest bag. That's why he fucking with turkey, man. I need that turkey
Thank you.
bread.
Thank you.
I don't give a
And
fuck
there's
if I lose on the
nobody.
cards to Tank. In my mind, if I do out last to 12 and I feel like I'll boss him, it is what it is. Maybe I can get another fight out of Tank.
But see, check this out. My point is this, right? There's nobody who can state me an intelligent argument on how Shakur Stevenson beats Javante Tank Davis. Nobody can give me an intelligent counterpoint, right? Because if he tries to stand there and trade with him, he's going to sleep. And
Because
if he
we
if he
all
if
know
he
that
tries
only
to
way he
run
can
with him,
do it, only way he can do it, he has to knock Tank Davis out, man. And that's not gonna happen, man. Everybody knows that in the chat. So they not gonna be able to give you a good ass way how he gonna do it. He's not gonna win it on the cards for the
thank you.
simple fact we saw what happened against Lamont. Man, hell, he had his face white, went to a knee, and all types of shit. So
There's
hell
no
no,
way
he
he
not
beats
getting
Tank
that
Davis.
fucking win. He not getting a win against motherfucking Tank. He
There's
got
no
to
way
knock
he
Tank
beats
ass
Tank
out. He
Davis.
can't do that with the brittle hands.
It's nothing he can do to beat Tank Davis. That's my point. They're not going to let you outbox him like you did Edwin De Los Santos when he literally bounced off the turnbuckle and started running. Right? They're not going to let you beat Tank Davis like that, bruh. They're not. I'm sorry. They're not. All y'all Twitterson have niggas. Everybody in Jersey. Hey, man, I guess the truth hurts, right? They are not going to let your boy beat Tank Davis like that. They're not going to let him do it, bruh.
Nah. Again,
They're not.
the only way Shakur win is by knockout. That's it. He not winning on the cards, man. I don't care what he do the whole fight.
And there's no way he can knock out Tank Davis.
No.
He can't knock out Tank Davis, bro.
That's a fool's bet if you bet on that fight. That's a fool's bet.
So there's nobody that can give me an intelligent way Shakur be. All they're going to say is Shakur is nasty with them hands. There's nothing. Can't tell me how he beats Tank Davis. Nobody can tell me that, bro. Thank you. There's no none of y'all niggas can give me an intelligent answer.
Damn, yo. They got silent on you, yo. Where the Twitter
Yeah,
highs at? Where they at?
yeah, because the truth hurts. There's nothing the Twitter Have can give me that's going to convince me Shakur Stevenson has what it takes to beat Tank Davis. Keyshawn Davis is more of a threat.
Hey, it's the 40 went loud on you. You said, how Tank beat Shakur?
I just told y'all niggas how Tank beat Shakur. Like, bro, what are you talking about? I just told you several times. You not listening. You not listening. Real talk. How does Tank beat Shakur?
Nigga,
By
now you
counter
know how I
punches.
feel. Nigga, you know how I feel now. You asked me the same question 5 times. Now you know
Yo,
how I feel.
bruh, oyster. Tank can beat Shakur because Shakur has serious flaws in his game, right? Tank is great, has wonderful footwork, has a solid chin, right? Is a very accurate puncher, is a smart boxer, right? Him and Shakur IQ is elite. Both of them got elite IQs. Y'all could hate on Tank all you want to, but if he got Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny in his corner and he's focused, real talk, he could knock Shakur Stevenson out. And how would he do that? End up in his chest. Real talk. Shakur would have to run. So if he keeps Shakur running, he's going to win. And if Shakur tries to catch and shoot with him, he's going to knock him out. Real talk. And you can't convince me that Coach Kenny the Bible does not have a plan to knock Shakur Stevenson out. And Tank is totally capable of executing that plan. Shakur moves back on straight lines. He leans his head back, right? He doesn't slide and dip like that. He's not that good at catch and shoot. Lamont Roach is better at that than him, right? All his tricks ain't gonna work on Tank. And on top of that, if Tank decides to fight him dirty, it's a wrap. If Tank decides to throw the elbow with them hooks, if Tank decides to step on his foot, right, and step into it, if Tank grabs his arm and keeps it from jumping back, if Tank throws that big ass head and hits him in his eye, right? If Tank pins him in the corner and starts mollywopping him,
I hear the key word and everything you just said in that tape. You know what it was?
what's that?
If, because that's right.
It's
It's
all
if,
it's
because
all
that's
if.
man, Shakur, man. Oh my goodness,
Until they fight, it's all if, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm
You
fucking
telling
with you,
me
man. I'm
you telling
fucking
me
with you.
Tank don't
God damn, calm down, man. I'm
no,
fucking
just
with
tell
you.
my
I'm
time.
fucking with
You telling me Tank don't have what it take to bring that fight to Shakur Stevenson? You've been in camp with Tank and
you. Yeah,
Calvin and Kenny.
it's just the fact. I said, man, he got to
Niggas
catch
act
him.
like they
He
forgot
got to
who Tank
catch him,
Davis is. Niggas are acting like they forgot who Javante Tank Davis is because of one
man.
fight with a dude that was very familiar with him, right? Niggas are you telling me Tank Davis don't got what it take to bring the fight to Shakur Stevenson?
Got to catch him.
Bruh, you telling me Tank does not have what it takes to bring that fight to Shakur Stevenson?
Let me ask you this. Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Why he got a problem every time his name is brought up?
He don't like the nigga.
Why he don't
Can I
want to
ask you
fight
a
him?
question?
Why he don't
No.
want
Can
to
I ask
fight
you
him?
a question?
Why he don't
Let
want
me
to
ask
fight
you
him?
a question. Let me ask you a question now, right?
Okay.
When Tank thought he was going to get a 7-fight deal that was going to pay him more than Floyd, it was the first name he said.
What name did he say?
Bruh, you acting like you didn't see that. When
What's up, Dave?
PBC told Tank, we got a 7-fight deal that's going to pay you more than Floyd, what was the first name he called out?
Did he call out names?
What?
I must have missed that.
Are you playing dumb?
I think the interviewer had said the names, and he
What
was like,
happened?
"Yeah,
No, bro.
yeah."
It started on Twitter. He told Shakur, I got a 7-fight deal, and you want your name on that list, little bro. Right? Then they went to Cigar Talk with Najee. He's sitting there with Najee, right? And he said Shakur's name. Yep, Shakur on that list, right? And then it went over to another British interviewer, right? He said everybody's name, right? And then after they lied to him, right? Right in the Lamont Roach pre-fights, he said, yeah, all them fights can still happen. He said all them fights can still happen. What did that mean? That means they asked him about that deal. He didn't get the money they said he was going to get. So he said, fuck everybody. So what? You forgot all of that?
Hey man,
Exactly. Yo, y'all niggas in the chat hating, bro. Y'all can hate all you want. It's nothing y'all can say outside of hate that can convince anybody that Shakur Stevenson has what it takes to beat Tank Davis anyway. Real talk.
nigga, I'm
Y'all got
sorry.
nothing.
If I got a 7-fight deal, I need that shit in writing.
No, real talk though. So what happened though?
I don't fucking know.
The deal was bullshit. The deal was bullshit, bro. They used this man to finesse a bag out of Amazon. That's why he said fuck boxing. It's all bullshit.
But
Bro,
what bag? But I guess what bag they get from Amazon, because Amazon just said fuck that. Y'all got us distribution.
no, check this out, bro. Anybody that has any doubt about anything I just said, go into my videos. Check the timeline. I have it all in detail, in sequence. You could go video by video. It's in there with receipts. Everything I just said is in there. Damn.
I give you this.
And
You
if
have
you can't,
receipts. You
right?
be having receipts. So I can't deny the fact that when you be having receipts. So I ain't gonna sit here and lie and be like, nah, nigga, you ain't got no receipts. I know you be having receipts. It's just, I don't know, man.
Yeah, so what you mean? I'm not making any of this shit up. Everything I said actually happened, and it's right there on video. Real talk. Yo, salute to Joe Cole. That's what's good. Yo, let's holler at the super chat real quick.
Uh,
Boom, boom, Joe Cole. for saying what I can't to these clowns. Yo, shout out to Scoop. Yo, salute, King.
Salute, salute.
Salute. Real talk. They don't want to hear it, Joko. They don't wait because they blinded by hate. They hypnotized by it. They hypnotized by it. But the beauty of that is, what did Tank learn from Floyd Mayweather Jr.? Those are the niggas who actually keep you paid. The
Hey,
haters. The haters keep you paid.
I was just thinking about this, right? How much involvement is the PBC with this? Because I don't see them nowhere.
PBC is playing it smart because they scammed Amazon. They got the promotion deal with Amazon or whatever, and they might get a little bit off of this Tank fight with Jake Paul. But the thing is, they know they fucked up. They fucked up, right? How
Yo,
you
is
gonna
that
laugh
is
at
that
the
hold
guy
up? Is that Keith Thurman? When is that one? Keith Thurman and the child Fondor.
and Fundora? I forgot.
And how much
I
is that
forgot.
again? $80. You
I'm
paying?
not paying for that. That right there, yo. And you know what's ironic, right? The Amazon deal, right? That's the Fire Stick fight of the year. They about to Fire Stick the fuck out of that fight. Everybody with a jailbroken Fire Stick is gonna watch that fight and not pay Amazon, but use their product. Ain't nobody paying $80 for Keith Thurman and Fundora.
Hell
Nobody
no.
paying for that shit, man.
So I
And you
go
know what's
back
crazy?
to everybody gonna tune in for that Take Jake Paul. You ain't got nothing else to do, especially if you in the house, man. You gonna flip on TV. Kids gonna flip on that mug. Oh shit, man, they gonna have a lot of views on that night.
Yo, salute to the Sosco factory. Let's go
And
to
it's
the
a
super
Friday. It's
chat,
a
man.
Friday night. It's a Friday night.
Hold on, I want to shout out the super chat real quick, man.
Oh,
Yo,
go
what
ahead.
does
Go ahead.
Shakur do? What does Shakur do that makes y'all think he can beat Tank Davis? Facts, yo. He doesn't have no power. He can't defense his way to a victory. That's a fact, bro. Sosco Factory. Let these clowns know, man. Real talk. These niggas really believe they're gonna let Shakur Stevenson run around the ring for 12 rounds and beat on the cards. Hey, yo, watch the interview me and Zed Brooks Multimedia did with Brian Norman Jr. He breaks that shit down. He breaks that shit down perfectly, bruh. You remember B when we was interviewing him, what he said? He broke that shit down to a science. And that's why I fuck with Brian Norman Jr. Because keep it real, he was one of the realest niggas in boxing when he said that shit, bruh. He said the shit niggas won't say because they scared to say it. Younger got my respect from that point on, bruh. Real talk. We can't let Tank lose, especially to a nigga that can't sell fights. How we gonna let this money machine lose to a nigga who can't sell fights? Boom, boom. Real talk, man. Real talk.
Yeah, that's wild, Slim.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, Josh, you sound like you frustrated, man. If you're gonna just spam with L's, we just gonna like block you, bro. I don't want to block you, Slim.
What are you talking about?
You just
Yeah, I can't
spamming
even
now.
see.
He's
Oh, for
spamming.
real.
Yo, yeah, Miss Joette, that's what's good. Miss Joe, good looking out, Miss Joette. Yeah, like it's cool to debate, but don't start spamming because you can't really compete. You know what
What
I'm
do?
saying? Come on,
Oh,
you're
putting
just
dumb
spamming.
shit.
You're just spamming
Yeah,
the
they look. I ain't
letter L.
got my glass. I can't really see. The lines look kind of blurry.
Hey, yo, I'm all good with people disagreeing with me. I want y'all to
Hell, we
disagree with me.
disagree all the goddamn time.
I'm cool with that.
Motherfucker,
But
people be thinking we argue like shit. They be like, damn,
now
y'all
you be
really,
really
y'all
getting
really.
mad, nigga. You really be getting mad. You be running off the live and shit. Yo, but the thing is,
Man,
right?
fuck y'all, man. Y'all, yeah. Them times I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie, I was pissed.
But yo, the thing is, bro, like I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Damian Brown. Like you could Joan all day. That's what I do. Tell these niggas, man. How me and Rob used to just be like 24/7 joning, man. We
Yeah,
good with that.
that nigga don't care. The mugs be getting mad, be ready to fight him all the time and shit, cause he be joning too much, man. I'm like, man, god damn,
I'm
nigga,
cool, yo.
chill.
We could Joan. No, I feel joning kind of cowardly when you don't got no profile picture up. But it's cool. I'm here on camera. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool. We could Joan. So you won't get blocked. You won't get blocked for disagreeing with me. You won't get blocked for roasting me. But if you spam it because you can't hang in a debate, you gotta go, Slim. You gotta go. Real talk. Boom, boom. Great white shark. Crawford would legit smoke Davis. Crawford would knock Tank out, Slim. Bud Crawford
Hey
would knock
man, my
Tank Slim
skins
out.
lost it to Atlanta today, man. I was like, fuck.
Boom, boom.
Lost by
Yo,
7
Great
damn
White Shark
points, man. I'll
saying,
be glad when Jaden Daniels get back.
yo, Great White Shark saying Tank wouldn't stand a chance against Jake. Okay. Boom. Life is good. What's good, Ken?
Yo, my
Good to
youngins
see you
from the
back, Ken.
area balling down in college too, man. Shout out to my youngin Dylan Stewart, man, for South Carolina defensive end. He doing a damn thing at that defensive end, Slim.
Life is good. Top 5 dead or
Shout
alive, man.
out
We
to that
talking boxing,
Malik
man.
Washington, that QB from Archbishop Spalding out in Maryland, doing the damn thing for Maryland, man. Got them 4-0, man. Killing
Yeah.
it
We
right
talking
now,
boxing,
man,
though,
as
man. We
a
talking
professional.
boxing, man. We
I had to
talking
get my
boxing,
shout
man.
outs to my youngins on here, man. I had to get my shout out.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. We talking boxing, though, man. Yo, real talk, though, man. Like, yo, real talk, though. Like right now, I mean, if we want to go back to Jake Paul, like a staunch supporter of Charlie Kirk, you know what I'm saying? And like, if y'all hate Tank that much, that y'all to give him a pass for shouting out C. Kirk, a dude who hates y'all, if you black, yo, man, I can only pray for you. I can only pray for you. Jerry, yo, Shakur spars with Bud. Tank know that's the hardest fight. For Tank, if you Shakur Stevenson, bro. That's two different things. It's two different things, bruh. Yeah, just because you spar with Bud don't make you ready for Tank, my nigga. Come on, bruh.
Well, what life is good to say? I can't see that. Zed, what?
DC doesn't come out to Cali for the amateur shows. They got one big they got a big one in Oxnard. Talking about DC boxing, baby.
Man,
Sasso Factory
our
salute.
kids ain't got money like that, man. Got me going all the way out there. They
Yo,
got a
Austin
day.
40.
Huh?
Austin 40. I'm assuming you a barber. The Austin Clipper, that's what's good, man. All right, I like what you're saying here. Fuck Jake Paul. There you go with the gold post changing. How Tank beat Shakur, please. I'm waiting. Bro, I just told you. Tank beat Shakur by bringing the fight to him. Like, Tank can cut off the ring. Shakur is going to have to run. He can't hurt Tank. Tank will touch Shakur in that fight. That you can't go a boxing match without getting hit, bro. Tank will cut off the ring and pin Shakur in, force him to play catch and shoot, and we all saw what that results in. He almost knocked you out, right? And if Tank wants to, he can get dirty with Shakur. Shakur likes to jump back in straight lines. How do you counter that? Stomp on his foot with that gazelle punch. It's a lot of ways he could do that. Shakur leans back like he think he Muhammad Ali or something. That's a bad habit. Shakur has a lot of bad habits, bro. He has never been in there with the level of a Javante Tank Davis. Y'all saying Tank ain't been in there with nobody. Shakur has not been in the ring with anybody who is on the skill level of Tank Davis.
He been in the ring
And
with
that's a
he
fact,
been
bro.
in the ring with Bud.
You talking sparring, bro. I'm talking about under
For
the
that, but nah, not under the lights, but still, that's real good knowledge getting in the ring, getting in there with Bud, man. I that's what I would like to
Javante Tank Davis, man. And it,
I didn't say under the lights. I just said this.
no, so right there, bro. Real talk, man. And then like Damian Bryan, what you talking about, man? Bishop Thomas, salute. Real talk, man. Larry Harris, let him know, man. Shakur can take punches, don't get it fucked up. Shakur can take punches. I can't tell. William Sapeta, nigga. William Sapeta, nigga. Tank hit a lot harder than William Sapeta. Like, he has not been in the ring with the level of a Tank Davis. I don't care what y'all say.
Again, do I need to say it one more time? He been in the ring with Bud Crawford, the greatest of this generation, man. If you ain't learning that
You
from
ain't making
Bud,
sense with that.
then I'm confused.
Just
Because
because
I'm
you
quite
spar with
sure.
Terence
I'm
Crawford
quite
does
sure.
not
Think
make you
about
ready
this. I
for
want you
Tank
to think
Davis.
about this.
With no
I
headgear
want you,
on
man.
and 8-ounce
Shit, you
gloves.
don't need
He's not
headgear on.
ready
You
for Tank
still
Davis,
getting
bro.
bloodied up in the ring. I don't seen it many a times in sparring. You getting bloodied up even with the
You're just
headgear.
making shit up now, bro. You're just
Now I'm
making
making
shit up
shit
at
up,
this point,
bruh.
bro.
I got pictures I
You're just
show where
making shit
people
up at
was
this point.
bloodied up in sparring, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. Now,
Boom, boom. You just
here's the
making shit up at
thing.
this point. Yo, Tay. Let me read what Tay talking about, man.
You don't think Bud is the big brother, man? Was out of respect, just want to beat the shit on little bro, man. Come on, man.
Knockout power what the Tank does. Real talk. Tank Davis is a different beast, right? You can say I've been in the ring with this guy, I've been in the ring with that guy. You under the lights, no headgear, 8-ounce gloves against somebody you've never been under the lights, eight
Hey,
ounce
boxing with
gloves, no
2-4. Hey,
headgear with.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've seen it a lot, man. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, but what you saying don't add up, right?
What you mean it,
Because
bruh?
sparring
You
Terence
mean yeah,
Crawford,
okay, so it's okay.
Terence
Bro,
Crawford.
how can you
So
say
how
that?
does sparring Terence Crawford prepare you for Tank Davis? They don't fight the same style, right? They don't have anything in common other than the southpaw
That wasn't the
stance.
question you asked. I didn't say that prepares you for Tank. I said, man, that gives you good
Oh,
ass ring IQ. Huh?
so so now what we're talking about is what. So now let's go back to what I just said. The same way y'all saying Tank never fought anybody on the level of Shakur. Shakur never fought anybody on the level of Javante Tank
But
Davis.
he's been in the ring.
So you're just backtracking now. You're
How
just
am I
saying shit at this point.
backtracking? Has he not been in the ring with Bud?
All right, boom, boom. Boom, juice in my cup. Shakur gets elite sparring.
And I'm
Okay,
quite
that's
sure as
what's up.
big
That's
brother,
what's
you
up.
ain't taking it easy on little bro, man. Big bros don't never take it easy on little
Sasto
bros, man.
Factory.
And
The
that's a
Sasto
fact.
Factory. Let's see.
That's big time facts, man. I ain't taking it
Yo,
easy on
Sasto Factory.
Sean and
I
none of
already
them,
said,
man.
yo, Sasto Factory. That gave you a shout out. Yo, Bud does not have that one-time knockout power that Tank do. He don't, bro. He just don't, man. He don't. They fight different styles, bro. They're two completely different fighters. Just because you spar with Terence Crawford don't mean you ready for Tank. That's
I
just a
never
fact,
said
man.
that. I said with the ring IQ, man, it
Okay,
gives
well,
you
you just
it gives
so
you
then you agree with
get
me
a
then.
better sense of ring awareness, man. You know how that mug is coming.
Hey, yo, Damian Brown. Keyshawn Davis knocks your boy out. Keyshawn Davis knocks Shakur Stevenson out. Keyshawn Davis knocks Shakur. I would bet on that. And that's why they never going to fight. Who's, yo, man, let me.
Hey, you know what an athlete's best ability? Can you hear me? Damn, did I lose him?